Okay guys, so I am officially back, and as you can see, we are in a different setting because I just checked in to the Art of Animation Hotel. And I can't believe it. I remember watching Disney Channel like a while ago, like a few years back, and this hotel opening and it just being the biggest deal, and it was all over all of the commercials, and all I could tell my parents was how bad I wanted to stay here and what a big deal it was. And now I am officially staying here and I cannot believe it. We are staying in the Little Mermaid Hotel, which is so cute. The theming of this hotel is actually beautiful. I went over to grab a couple of snacks from Animation Hall, where the front desk is, the arcade, and their food court where you can get some quick service meals. I grabbed a snack from there, and while I was walking, I walked all the way through the Little Mermaid themed area, and then I also walked through the themed Lion King area, which is just so cool. I'm so happy and excited to be staying here for this weekend, a little staycation, and I am gonna be joined by my mom, which I'm so excited about because her and I have not had a little park staycation weekend since Mother's Day. So now that my program is extended until October, we are going to be having our staycation weekend. And for this weekend, well, actually, for today, we are going to be obviously checked in to the Art of Animation, and the Food and Wine Festival started yesterday. So we are going to be headed over to Epcot to do the Food and Wine Festival. It is officially day 2 of the Food and Wine Festival, and I'm so excited to be vlogging it for you guys. So I was looking over at the food booths. There's some new ones, some old ones, and just some new things added to the menus. I'm so excited to eat and just try all the things. Our goal for the Food and Wine Festival this year for my mom and I is to at least try to get one thing from each booth. Let's see how successful we are. We normally don't like everything at all the booths, which is why we skip over some of them. But we're gonna try our best to try something from each booth. So let's head over to Epcot and eat some good food. We are officially heading over to the park using the Skyliner, and I am also officially joined by Mom! So now let's head over to Epcot and do the Food and Wine Festival. We officially made it inside of Epcot. So our first stop is going to be France. We're going to be getting 2 different drinks here, and then we're going to be going backwards on the World Showcase so that we can end back in France to get the Skyliner back to Art of Animation. So I'm really excited. Both of these drinks we both haven't tried, and I think that's a great way to start the Food and Wine Festival by trying 2 things we've never tried before. We just did our first stop of the Food and Wine Festival, which was France, and we got the braised short rib with some potatoes, and then we each got a drink. Mine is a mimosa and my mom got a Cosmo, and so far so good. We each tried it, so we're doing pretty good. We got something at our first booth, and so far 10 out of 10. The Food and Wine Festival is not my favorite. Flower and Garden is my favorite, but it is starting off really strong. So let's head over to the next country and see what else we're gonna try. We made it over to our second booth, which is Brazil. We're gonna be trying the feijoada, which I think that's how it's pronounced. If it's not, I'm sorry. But it's pork belly with white rice and black beans. So let's see how it is. Okay, so we just got our second food booth, which was Brazil, and we got the feijoada. I don't know how to say it. I keep butchering the name, but it's black beans with pesto nut sauce and some pork belly, and it looks really good. So let's dig in. That is so good. The meat is so soft and tender. 10 out of 10. How is it?
Delicious. Very good.
My hair is officially up. It is super hot out, even though it is very cloudy, but you know, the humidity in Florida. We just finished eating our food from Brazil and it was so good. So right now, the Food and Wine Festival is hitting a major 10 out of 10. We've never eaten at Brazil either, so it was like brand new for us. And now the next spot that we're gonna be getting food from is Belgium. We're gonna keep this seat, so you will see me right back in this spot eating the next thing. But we're gonna be getting the beer braised beef served with Gouda mashed potatoes. So the reoccurring theme for us right now has just been meat, meat, meat. So hopefully the next stop will be something different, but let's go pick up that food. I walked over to the Belgian pavilion and unfortunately they didn't have any more meat, so I wasn't able to try that. So that means that's something I need to come back for and try. So we're gonna keep making our way over through the World Showcase. Okay, we just got the griddle cheese from Greece, and first impression, it doesn't look very much like cheese, it looks more like meat. We were both very surprised, so let's try it and see how it is. So far, the griddle cheese is at the bottom of our list. It was not too exciting, but that's okay. You know, something's gotta be at the bottom. But anyway, we're gonna keep on going. The next booth is gonna be Japan. I'm not sure if we're gonna get anything there, so let's check it out and see if we do. Okay, we are not getting anything from Japan. It didn't really look like a winner to us, so we're gonna keep on going. We only want to eat good things. The griddle cheese already disappointed us, so we're gonna keep on going and hopefully we can find something yummy. Our next stop was Italy, and we got the focaccia and of course the Italian margarita, which is a limoncello. And you guys know that every time I come to Epcot that I have to get that because it's my favorite. And then my mom got the white sangria, and we have actually never had this either from Italy, so I'm really excited to eat it. So let's dig in. It's giving meatball sub, but Italian style, so it's pretty good. Nothing too crazy, but maybe I would get it again.
It's basically that, a meatball sub.
This is not Food and Wine related, but we did come to Germany to get some caramel popcorn from the Caramel Kuss, the little booth that they have here in Germany. My mom has never tried it, and we're gonna be getting some fresh caramel popcorn, so let's get some. So the day is finally kind of clearing up. As you can see, we're actually getting a sunset, and we just finished eating our caramel popcorn, and I think the next booth we're heading to, we're skipping over a few booths, which I know I am, you know, skipping over my rule, but that's like the next thing I think we're gonna like, so we're gonna head over to Mexico now. From Mexico, we got the tacos de carnitas. I don't know if we've ever had this before, but I'm really excited to try it. You can't really go wrong with tacos, and if you can, then that's not a good sign. So hopefully it's really good, and we'll dig in. Okay, so what would you rate our taco?
A 6.
A 6.
Yes.
I would say it's a 7. It's definitely better than the last couple of things that we had. We started the festival pretty strong, and then it kind of just went downhill from there. So hopefully we can end it good, because the park does close in 30 minutes. So we only have 30 minutes to finish the Food and Wine Festival.
So the question is, how much can you ingest in 30 minutes?
A lot. We just came to the Brew Wing. There's only 10 more minutes of the World Showcase being open and Epcot being open as a whole. So I also, while my mom was waiting for our order at the Brew Wing, I went over to the fry basket. So what we are having is the garlic parmesan wings and the yuca fries. And we did have the yuca fries last year. We really liked them, as well as the garlic parmesan wings. except the brewing does have a different overlay than it did last year. So it's Muppets and science themed, which is very cute. And we actually just had a cast member come on over and give us an official taste tester little like certificate, just because we came to test an experiment, which is so cute and just so Disney, and I love it. So we're gonna be having our last two things of the night along with our salty dog cocktail, which we did have last year as well. So that's how we're gonna end the Food and Wine Festival here at Epcot. We're gonna finish walking around the World Showcase to get back over to the Skyliner, and that'll conclude our night here. We just finished eating our wings and our yuca fries. The wings were a 10 out of 10. They were really fresh because they were behind, so they were making like all the orders like while people were ordering. But the yuca fries were like a 0 out of 10. They moved right on to the bottom of our list under the grilled cheese. They were way too seasoned, and like we have yuca fries like back home and they're so good and I love them, but they were just so seasoned and so salty and like they were inedible. Like my mom and I both took a bite and we did not like it. So that is our not favorite of the entire night. But the park is officially closed, which means we are going to be heading out of the park, and we actually decided, my mom has never seen the boardwalk, so we're going to go walk onto the boardwalk before grabbing the Skyliner and heading back to Art of Animation. So let's head out of the park and let's go to the boardwalk. We just walked out of Epcot, and before walking out we went into the Creation store because I wanted to get a Food and Wine pin, and I actually ended up getting the Food and Wine pass holder pin with Figment on it. The other ones had Encanto themed on them, and then one of them was just like a regular generic Food and Wine pin. So I just wanted to get it to commemorate going to the Food and Wine Festival on the second day of this year with my mom. And now we are headed onto the boardwalk. I'm going to show her around and maybe get a little treat because right now we're not too hungry. So we're just gonna walk around and see anything that we might like to do, and then we're gonna hop back onto the Skyliner before it closes at 10:30. We're walking on the boardwalk, and if you guys have never been to the Disney boardwalk, I highly recommend. It is such a cute atmosphere and it never gets too busy because a lot of people don't know about it. So definitely make your way over. They have pizza, ice cream, they have like little shows happening on the boardwalk, and they have a few bars and restaurants. So if you've never been, definitely make it a point to come out. It is such a nice experience. Back into our room. We ended the night by going over to the boardwalk. We actually danced a bit and had some fun at the Atlantic Dance Hall. I had never been in there, and I took my mom and we had a great time. Then we headed back on the Skyliner back to our hotel, and we just got like a little bit of dinner before coming back to our room and ending the night. We had so much fun at the Food and Wine. There were some hits and there were some misses, but that's okay. We also were not able to try everything that we wanted to because the lines were really full and the park was pretty busy. So we will definitely be heading back to the Food and Wine hopefully soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video, and thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing, and until the next time, bye.